Alright guys, in this video I'm going to go over measured move, support and resistance and how to figure it out. So let's use Atom for example. You see that it's in this pattern right now. And let me get my marking tool. You can see that in this pattern, in this area, it's been ranging from 1068 to 724. So if it's going up this pattern, clearly you don't want to buy in the higher end. You want to try to enter in the lower end. Right now it's 911, which is in the middle. So if you wanted to enter, you would try to get it in this area as best as possible. Now if it comes, dips, and then move up, even better. So when you take something like this, we're going to do some support and resistance right now, just to get an idea. So I'm going to add that. And I'm just going to add any just random one so we can do this illustration. So let's see. Let me go ahead and take the video off as well so you can just watch the screen. Okay, so right now if you look at Atom, it's at $9.03. Now when this was there, it was $9.11, so it has come down a little bit. So we're gonna do support and resistance. So let's use for Atom the one hour chart. And I'm gonna turn off some of this indicator just to make it easy for us to look at everything. So I'm gonna zoom in a little bit right here, and I'll start off in this area because this is the area I'm trading. So I'm using horizontal lines on TradingView. So I can see that right here in this area. Let me change the color. It came, kind of dipped, and then it went. It came down over here, bounced, and went up. If this has more history, I could find some more. So I would put one support resistant line right there. Then second, I'm looking at this area. I would put one here. I can see it came down, bounced here, came down, bounced here, broke up, bounced off of this as a support, bounced off of it as support, bounced off of it as support, went all the way back, broke through, came up, used it as resistance, and then broke above it. So now this area right here, I'm gonna add one more, because if you look at it, it went up, came down, bounced up, resistance, came back down, resistance, 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 then finally it broke, came back, bounced here, came through, and then here again it used as resistance. So now I'm gonna draw another one. So I'll do it right here. So you can see it's running into resistance here. When it did get to the top, it used this as a support, sort of used it as a support here. So now I'll zoom a little bit more. And I can see this area here. If you look at it, support, 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 resistance. Then I'm going to draw one more line. You can see resistance, support, support, and then the last one I'll set is, let's say, in this area here. Now this is, it's up to you. You can put it up here. You could probably put it here, maybe a little bit right there. I see that it couldn't get past here, came down, couldn't get past here, came back down. So now I have some of my lines drawn. Now I'm gonna zoom in to the area of the price right now. So if I see that Atom has been ranging in this support resistance zone that I have right here, from here to here, then I would personally wanna enter when it bounces off of this support resistance, versus buying it here in the middle or buying it here on the top. Or I may want to buy it from a wick right here. And of course, if it goes any lower, let's say the candles came down, rejected, came down, then I would plan for buying it over here. So let me bring this up. Now, if it ended up losing the zone, now I can also see that right here it was struggling a little bit, so I could add a small support resistance right here. If you look at it, came through, resisted, went up, almost retested, and then broke through. So I can look at this zone, and again, if it's here, the price, I want to enter close to here or a wick down. And if it does come down and then it rejects here, and most likely it will come test this 839 next. If it loses this and then can't break above this line, then the next entry would be here. So this is how I'm using support and resistance for my own personal benefit to understand where is my entry. So I want to show you TIA really quick because I talked about it earlier today. So TIA was holding $7 very well. It broke, let me go to the 15 minutes so I can show you more clearly. I saw it come up to this place here, got rejected. It started to go back down. So I knew that when I let TIA go in this range to take profit, I would re-enter here. But now I see as I re-entered here, it actually went lower. Now what I'm using is Watson. Let me show you the name. It's called Lux Algo Watson envelope. Now this also lets me know that there's a good chance it's gonna get support off of this red dash line on the 15-minute. So, and you can see it came wicked here and is pushing up. If it loses this red line, it's most likely gonna test 673. It's a possibility. So I will look at my zones. Same, I'll show you SUI. Yesterday when we had the dip, SUI actually came right here, bounced at 466. Actually, no, it bounced right here, 454. When it bounced here, and it was in this range originally, I said, okay, this is a support. If you look at it, it's been holding. So I took a long here. It broke through this, went up, broke through, retested, went up, came back down, and it's right here. So use the support and resistance to get in and out the way you want. And also, for example, something like this is the zone you want to accumulate. So if I was trying to enter this trade, I just showed you the zones within that I'm going to focus on where to enter. Hope this video helped. I'll call it a measured move entry guideline plus support and resistance.